What is up, Social Society members? I am so excited. We have our October guest training tonight with my friend Anna, and I am so excited. First of all, this is my first international guest, ladies and gentlemen, so I am so pumped about that. For those of you that are members currently, or if you're catching this on the replay, you know, I reside in Kansas, which is right smack dab in the middle of the United States. And Anna, it's Anna, right? It's not Anna. I didn't even clarify that. Okay, I just
Yes, Anna.
assumed based on the pronunciation. You're in Australia, right?
Yes, yes. I'm in Melbourne, Australia.
Wow, so cool. So just a little background, you guys. We met through another group coaching program that she and I are a part of, which is just as you know, just like you guys here in Social Society. It's such an awesome opportunity to get to connect with people from all walks of life, all backgrounds. I had made a post in the group knowing that this month's focus here inside of Social Society would be all things Instagram Reels. It's the number one topic you guys have been asking about. And I knew I was going to do the training on why we need to do Instagram Reels and the strategy, behind incorporating more Reels into your content. But I made a post. I said, does anybody offer Instagram Reels training, or what do you have to offer this group? And Anna piped up and she said that she could do a training, and I've been following her on Instagram, and you guys, she knows what she's doing. So this training is going to be really awesome, because you're not just learning from somebody who, learned about Reels a year or two ago and it's not something they do anymore. It's something that they outsource. No, she's on camera, you guys, on her own Instagram. She's doing the thing. She's creating videos for her audience. So what she's going to walk through with you guys is it's very relevant to right now. It's very time sensitive. So I'm excited. You've got some great content out there, and I know you're going to do an awesome job. So as usual, guys, I'm going to turn the stage over to her. This is her show. This is her training. So if you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'll pop them up as they come up, but we might wait till the end to get them answered. But other than that, thank you for being here. I'm so
Thank
excited for the
you.
group to hear from you.
Thank you for having me, Daniela. It's been exciting. This is my first time in someone else's membership doing a training. So I've always hosted my own training, but this is my first show as well. So I'm
It's so
excited.
fun. Yeah, we're gonna have a blast. I love it. This is my favorite type of thing. So, all right, it's yours. Have
Thanks
at
a
it.
lot. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me today. So today, I wanted to quick introduce myself. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and different niche, probably to everyone. I'm in the beauty niche, so I teach lash and beauty artists how to the skill set itself, and also how to start their own business. As I run my own business, providing services and a training academy, and also online business as well. I do that all by myself as a single parent. So I know the struggles of building a business by yourself and trying to do social media marketing and running your own business by yourself. So, yes, I have done all that. That's why I'm excited to share with you just some of the things, some of the tips and strategies that I've used to create my reels. So I just want to share my screen for a bit. So where is it?
Your phone screen, or do you
Yep.
want your computer screen?
Yeah. Computer screen first.
Okay.
Yep. I'm just gonna share slides. No. So where's my computer now? No, it's not showing my. Where is it? That's okay. That's okay. I will, because it's not showing up the computer.
It's not showing when you hit present. It's not hitting the share screen for computer.
Yeah, it did before.
Okay. Probably my issue, honestly. Let's see here. Let's try to maybe remove your phone.
Yeah.
So guys, she's got her phone as a screen that's going to be shared as she's going to do some live walkthroughs. So be patient with this as we work through the technical stuff here. So let's see here. I'm going to, I don't want to kick your computer, your phone screen out because it says kick from studio. And I'm like, what does that mean? Okay, let me see here. No, I'm trying to see if it will let me. Do you have it in like a Canva file or like?
Yeah, it's in Canva. It's Canva. I can quickly download it now.
Yeah, or just to hit maybe even like the share file option, and then I can put it.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
then I can just hit the buttons for you if you want.
Yeah, that sounds good. Share.
I can be your Vanna White.
I know. It's exciting. So, like I said, this is the first time I'm doing it on the presentation. So I'll copy the link.
Yeah, and it's honestly it's my first time using StreamYard with a guest speaker who prepared presentation slides. So thank you for being prepared. So we're both learning here.
Yeah, just a quick one, but we want to send it. Should I send it to you?
Just send it to my messenger. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. There we are. Got the name. Let's see here. Da-da-da.
Oh, actually, no, it's working now.
Okay. Let me come back to the studio.
Right. Can you see?
Yay! Look at us! We did it! Technology will not be the better of us tonight, ladies and gents, okay? All right, I'm going to step back out of the studio. It's back to you, Anna.
With a short description of what the idea of that reel is. So sometimes we save those reels, but we forget what it's for, those ideas. So and then of course batch creation. And that's the kind of topics that I wanted to do today. And these are my go-to. So my go-to is mainly the talking head and faceless reels. So talking head reels are more for like camera as I'm showing demonstration or talking, giving tips, advice. Faceless ones is more of like hyperlapse reels, hyperlapse videos, or just anything, and I'm putting it together into a video and adding music audio to it. Lip sync. Lip syncing is a really popular one. It depends on your audience as well. And Reels templates. I love using Reels templates. And another strategy that I use to get a lot of views in my past videos is creating my own templates. So you can use a viral music audio and download that video, that audio, and then extract it, and then create your video and then upload again, but then cut it to where you're seeing transition, and that creates a template with the sound. That will create a template that other people will be using, which boosts your video as well, your reels as well. So going back into the presentation, I'll go into my phone and I'll show you how. Just onto. Can you see my phone? Can anyone see my phone?
Yep, it's loading right now.
Yeah.
Yep, you're live. It looks great.
Right. So when I am, the first thing I'm going to do is I scroll through the Reels tab. These days, all I do is. I don't think you can hear any of the audio, but if I see a video that I like, if I see a video of like, because this is all beauty stuff, if I like the video and I like that audio that they have, what I do is I click on the three dots. So Sometimes it has templates on it. So here, if you can see that use templates, sometimes it will have templates, and I would save. So when I save, I'll click on this button, save here, and I would have different collections. So I've got content ideas, I've got lash and brow tips and strategies. I organize it in folders, so that way, like that one is a content idea. I'll definitely save the audio, save that actual video as a content idea to go back into it. And with the mute, and if I have my own specific way of, instead of copying this video, I want to create my own style, and I've got something in my head, I would actually aeroplane that and send it to myself. So I'll find myself, Anna Nguyen. Yep, there. And then what I do is I'll send it to myself with a little note, just roughly saying, oh, what the video I want to say is about. And that's how I keep more of my content ideas, and stay on top of trends. Yeah, so that's one way of collecting ideas and using audio sounds. Another way I do, like I was talking to you before about using templates. Now, at the moment, you with Instagram, they allow you to download the video, other content creators' videos. So when you download it, you bring it into InShot, and with the InShot, all you have to do is strip that audio and then put your video on. And putting that video on, you can go back onto edit however you like it, and then go back into Instagram and upload that video. Uploading the video, I'll just quickly show. So for example, I've got a reel, and so I've got, say, a video here. I quickly, say whatever I need to say, or adding whatever video, edit the video, add, and this is where I was saying about using templates. So if I've already edited different clips onto this video, what I'll do is I'll go back into the clip, and where it says split clips, edit, and see the split here. This split, you split it. Every single take of different videos, you split with using that audio that you've chosen. It will create a template for other people to use as well. So when other people are using those, really trending sounds, your video will be, most used if you've got a template, because I love using template. It saves me time. So why would you, do that? So that's one way how I create my templates for other people to use as well. Just start again. Another video I like to create, also what I was saying to you before, is lip sync. Now, a trick to lip sync is, so I can use hands-free. With the hands-free, it'll give me a countdown of when, but a lot of people, the mistake that a lot of people do is they have the same audio playing on the same phone as they're recording. The issue here is sometimes it's laggy, or sometimes lip sync doesn't just sync exactly in the right spot. If I don't know if anyone's experienced it, but I definitely have experienced that the audio doesn't sync up to my lip. So the trick to that is using another video. It's another using another phone where you're able to have it play in the background as you're lip syncing, and then have it recorded, because in the background, that audio in the background, you're going to mute it anyway. So when you're on the screen and recording, your lips is going to be perfect with the actual sound of the audio. And then when you go back into Instagram, upload that audio, the original audio, and your lip sync will be seamless. I guarantee it will be seamless, because there's going to be no lagging of Instagram, or there's going to be no, because Instagram has its faults sometimes, and that's why one of my recommendation is always download. If you're recording anything from Instagram, I always recommend you to download the draft. That way you can edit in your own video editing software, and not edit straight into Instagram. I think the only time I use Instagram to edit my videos is when I use templates, like when I chop up and for other people to use them. That's the only time I would use templates. But otherwise, other than that, I would only edit inside InShot. So InShot is probably one of my best use. InShot or CapCut are the two best editing software that I would use. Anyway, the next tip, I'm just gonna have a look at what it was. Talking head, hyperlapse. So let's talk about hyperlapse video. Hyperlapse video is on your camera. So I think I'm using a Samsung at the moment, so it's an Android. I think a lot of iPhones would have it too. So hyperlapse is so popular. It's so easy. Like you can film yourself doing something, or like if you're doing service or you're doing training, or if you're product based, if you're wrapping up your products or you're making the products, hyperlapse video yourself doing that. So I've got a lot of videos I could show you that I actually do hyperlapse. So hang on, this one, like this one. So that's hyperlapse video. So yeah, it's hyperlapse. It's just videoing me teaching or videoing me doing something. It's really, really good. It's the most easiest. I don't know why I do a lot of this. So you look on my page, I do a lot of these hyperlapse and put them together with other pictures and images, and then just have text on it. Like, it's so simple.
Brianna, I'm gonna pop in here real quick. So I put on there, guys, if you're an iPhone user, it's called time lapse. Android users, they call it hyperlapse. And this, I might be jumping the gun here, but this right here, this type of video is one of the best objective busters that I hear when people say, well, I don't always want to have to get ready to do reels. Okay, awesome. Just set your phone up in the corner, hit the time lapse, and then capture yourself doing whatever it is that you do in your business. And you could say, well, what I do in my business isn't that exciting. Well, neither is mine, where I just sit in front of this computer all day, you know? I'm literally on my computer. And if we're honest, half of my business is built in my kitchen and my living room. So I should just start setting my phone up out there. But that's what she's talking about. So lean in here, and any suggestions she's giving on these types of videos, because the hyperlapse or time lapse videos are so easy to create. You can literally create them anywhere. So back to you.
Absolutely. I totally agree. And what you're saying about it's boring. It's boring to us because we do it every single day.
Right.
But when it comes to someone else that doesn't know your business, they find it interesting. Like even I've got videos of me doing working on my laptop. Yeah. So I've got videos of me just being on my laptop typing. That's all I've got. Yeah, so things like that you can record, and the good thing is you can chop it into like 2-3 second clips as well. And you don't have to be filming your whole day anyway. So it's
I love that. Yeah. That's literally so good. Great. Yeah, love that.
Yes. So okay. So one tip that I like to tell people also about choosing viral music videos. I made the mistake of whatever's trending, I would use. And then it became like, okay, it didn't make sense to certain audience. Like, for example, like if I was to look for trending songs, it didn't resonate with my audience. So imagine if your business does like, something like some product, but then they've got music that's more grungy, but that's viral, right? That's a viral video. But because it's it's not relating to your own audience, it's not gonna yeah, they're not gonna actual connect with you at all. So when you're choosing viral music audio, you have to be selective, which I've learned along the way that, okay, that music, is it suiting my age group as well, my audience, my age group, and what I am doing. So yeah, that's when I was
Can I share an example? I'm going to share an example on that. Okay.
yeah.
I have a client that I do content for, and he is a leadership coach to C-suite executives. Okay. In the corporate arena. That's his business, and we're doing reels, for him. And so and so his target audience is typically 50 years old and up, male or female, doesn't matter. So they're 50 and up is kind of the age group, and they're very successful corporate professionals. Okay. If I was to use the audio, baby, I'm a thug, that's trending, or what's the other one I saw the other day, like from the early 2000s, it was like a Little John song. If I used any of like the fun hip hop songs that they're trying to bring back with the remixes, or if I used something from Gracie's Corner, which is like a kid's song that's trending right now, and it's the cleanup song. Just silly little things like that. That's definitely not going to resonate with my target audience, but it's trending, it's on the rise, so that's a very silly but practical example. Like, just because it's a trending sound, it does not mean your audience is going to connect with it. Or how about this? I have a client that I represent doing their content, and they're a faith-based organization. And so they can't have any explicit music. Well, a lot of the trending songs that you'll see are explicit, So you gotta think about who's your audience, right?
That's
So
correct.
I'm
Yeah.
just using those examples to
No,
land.
that's right. Absolutely. I think when you start playing with reels a lot more, you'll know what kind of music resonates. And when I'm selecting a lot of the videos, a lot of content ideas, I'm listening to, I'm looking at the video that's been used and with the audio that's been used as well, to see if, okay, is that, because when you're scrolling through content, there's all sorts of videos that's coming your way. So what you want to see is it this video, can it be used for my industry? A lot of, so I stick to my niche, or beauty, and also I listen to the music that, if it's trending, I save it, and if it's related to my industry. So that's one tip. And a lot of people also say to me, I don't know what to write, or I don't know what to put over my videos. So what a tip that I do is I use Chat GPT. A lot of you business owners, I'm sure you've used
We love
Chat.
Chat GPT. We did a training on it, so everybody knows about that in here. So let's
Yes,
go home too.
yes.
Love that.
So what I do, is I ask ChatGPT to create riddles, or quotes, statements, sayings, anything relating to beauty and lash and nails, and then I save that and I just put it over. So things like that is so easy to do, and you don't have to be creative. There's not much, like, yes, you do have to be creative, but you kind of just have to think of ideas. But if you're watching reels enough, it can gain you a lot of exposure. I get a lot of DMs asking me, okay, what did I mean by that? When I was showing, when I did a lip sync once, and it was about a lot of people, complaining about, a lot of lash artists complaining about, oh, the lashes didn't stay on, the retention wasn't good. And so I did a lip sync that it just said that it's not the glue, but it's you. I had a lot of DMs asking me, what do you mean by that? Like, can you explain more? And just getting that initial step for people to start asking you questions. It's also a really, really good way to to up your reel, because I enjoy it.
I'm over here thinking like, ooh, she pushed some buttons with that. That was a little bit like, she's like it's you, sweetheart. You know how many people were probably like, "Eh, what? No." But it's true. But I love that. Oh, I was listening to a podcast. Sorry, I keep popping in. You're just
No, go for it.
doing such a great job. I was listening to a podcast the other day. This business coach was talking about how here in the United States, I don't know if you're getting any of the news coverage on Taylor Swift and her new boyfriend, Travis Kelce. Are you getting any of that over there?
Yes, I've heard. Yes.
Oh, wow. It's all the way across the world now.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so she's a business coach, and she's like, from a marketing perspective, I want to talk to you about why this is awesome. And one of her bullet points was controversial topics, or just be not always pop culture, but like being controversial is something that can, kind of boost your business a little bit. So not rubbing people the wrong way, but being bold enough to kind of not just be Pollyanna, everything's okay, but challenging people. And she was saying that because there's just so many strong opinions. Either people are so like obsessed with the whole relationship thing with Taylor and Travis, or people are like, oh, I hate it, And she's like, talk about it on social media and say your stance. And people are like, no, don't do that. And she's like, but you're going to get people talking. And if you can make it relevant to your business. So what I love about that reel that you did, and which is in that creative idea, is how can you think of your business, guys? How can you ask a question to your ideal client that kind of makes you uncomfortable to ask it, right? But it's going to spark something in them. It's going to cause them to stop and think, and it hopefully challenges them or enlightens them, right? Don't shy away from that stuff. Don't shy away from that stuff at all, because I think it proves that you know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I think I like to keep it controversial as well. A lot of, because it's you want to create controversial topics at the same time as stating your point, what you mean, what your expertise in the industry. And look, there's never a wrong way, or there's never a right way to do anything anyway. So people have opinions, and so do we. We have our own opinions, but the point is to get the actual conversation going back and forth. It makes your real kind of starts get people talking, asking, wondering, and then questioning and DMing us for advice, tips, or things like that. So yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, you're either gonna attract or detract, right?
Yes,
That's the whole marketing, especially on social media. You want to draw in the people who are like, ooh, she's spicy, I like it, or the people who are like, ugh. It's like don't and you're this is a mindset thing, but don't worry about what people say about you either on the internet. If you get a little bit spicy with your content and people don't like it, that's okay. Don't be a bee, don't be super rude, but be within reason, and you're going to attract the right people. You're going to attract your people. So anyway, I'm done.
I love talking to you. I love having that back and forth conversation as well. So it's great.
Yep.
Great. So let's go back to my phone. When I want to show you a few of my favorite. If you're thinking ways like, how can I I don't have an idea, or don't have what to do, or there are ideas of ways you can use certain functions that you have inside your thing, inside your reels. So for one of the so down the bottom here, I have all my saved, if for what you were saying before, Danielle, about people thinking, saying, oh, I haven't got my makeup done, or I'm not dressed. Well, you've got really no excuse, because there are yes, there are beautiful
wow, I love that one.
Yeah, it makes your skin flawless. So
Goodness gracious. Hold on, I gotta get my phone out. No, keep going.
So there's
Allure Nude. I'm gonna
look
look
for
that one up.
like smooth
Yeah.
skin or allure nude. That's one of them. That's a lot. This is the one I use. It's called no filter. It's kind of contradicting, but
I
it's
love
a
it.
but as you can see, like my skin is flawless. It's like I've got baby skin, so you've got no excuse when it comes to making reels. If you need a talking, like if you want to be in a bubble and you're sharing something behind, there's also a filter for that. And what you can do is you go all the way to the end and you browse effect, and then you can search. So I've saved a lot here, so I can show you a lot of the thing, a lot of these transitions is disappear. Um, this green screen. So if I'm talking and I am showing something, I just put my hand up, and that is when I'm pretty much like showing something like a picture of my student's work or something, and then I put it down. So that's um, one of the effects that I use. Another effect I use is glitter. Now, this is really, really trending at the moment,
Yeah, it is.
those dark, moody videos. So if you're doing product shoots, videos, this is really, really good, because if you can see, it has reflections of my nails, or for jewelry, for makeup or anything like that. It has a really, really nice effects. um so like I said, if you are looking to um you know do amazing reels, there's no excuse. They've got everything here. Like you can go into an
Wow.
effect. Yeah.
I
Yeah, do
knew
you
this
use a
stuff,
lot of
knew this stuff, but I'm like looking at your filters and I'm like over here on my phone, literally right now, like looking at the ones you have saved.
searching?
I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this one. Yes. So
I am happy to take a screenshot of all the filters that's in
yeah,
my save for you guys.
please.
Um,
Wow.
yeah, search for the filters that you need. Um, yeah, go browse, play around. There's thousands. I mean, there's thousands. I don't think you have enough time to actually go through them all. But the good thing about it is it's there for you to use. So there's no excuse. So another way you can look for templates is also here.
Yeah.
The templates button here. The only issue with these templates is they're all I say it's everywhere. It's all different industry. It's not related to your specific industry. So what I would do, I wouldn't go through these templates, but what I do is, because in my Reels tab, I go through, and if it's got songs about music, videos about certain, or beauty stuff, then I would save that. I would actually use, and what I do is I click on the music icon, and it's a trending audio at the moment. So I'll click on that music audio, and I would actually scroll through. I'll spend time to scroll through and search for which one has a template. If they've already got a template that I like to use, then I'm definitely going to use that template, and then create my own. Export that video. So I'll go through this one, and usually if they have a template, let me look for it. If I show here, as you can see on the bottom here, I've circled it. See, it says template. That's how you know there's a template for it. Like, she's done a template. So if people were lazy to put all the videos together, they'll just click on that template, and it's already a template. But if you want to create your own, you just download this video here, copy the link, download. There's a download button down the bottom here. You download that video, and you extract the audio. So that's one of my favorite ways to create, because it's so easy to create. There's like a lot of these audios. Now, say for example, I want to save this, and I thought, oh yeah, I have an idea. That's what I'll do. I'll click on the three dots and I'll save it. And if it's an inspiration, I'll save it in under nails, for example. If it's a content idea, I'll save it under content. And all you have to do is create these collections just by adding a collection of yourself. Just in, I don't know, I'm not familiar with iPhone, but I don't know if iPhones have this function. Do you know,
Yep.
Danielle?
Yep, they do.
Oh, good.
The
That's good.
collections, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm not very familiar with iPhones. So, yeah, so I want to show you quickly. So, for example, if you were to do a video, let's do a video live. Let's do a quick video live. Let's do the hyperlapse one that we'll say. Let's have it up here. And what I use, I'll show you what I use. So it's, I've got these, it's a stand.
Oh, so, yeah, here guys, let me switch which screen she's on. Hold
on. Yeah, so
it's
a stand. So I can put it from behind me. So I'm recording myself. Like, for example, I click on hyperlapse. And then I'm typing away, and it's recording. Or you can even just record little cuts and pieces. So I'm recording and I'm typing away. And then I can stop that, change it to a different angle. So I'm like, move that down, and then I do another one, and I'm like working away. And then I can bend it to a top, going down to a top level, like if I can see, you know, like different angles, and I'm like so really get creative. Like as if you've got a different cameraman. It's like you've got a cameraman that's doing everything for you, so
we're gonna need a link to that. We're gonna if you have an Amazon affiliate link or something, please make sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I can. Yeah, it's because it's like one of those light things that
yes.
Yeah, so it's you just put on a chair or things like that, and it bends. It's like anything, so easy.
Yep.
Top down tripod without having a tripod. It's not that expensive either. I can definitely
right. Well, it also, here in the States, it qualifies as office supplies, so that's a tax write-off right there. Okay,
that's
I asked my CPA last year, hey, does my ring light and my tripod that I bought through the business account for business activities, does that count? Yeah, that's office supplies. And I'm like, sweet. Okay, awesome. So there we go. Okay, everyone.
So what are you gonna do? Like keep on spending? Like
I know. That's so. Hey,
I get addicted.
These new markers, are these a tax write-off? Well, I don't know. So, anyways, that's an awesome. That is a great product right there.
Yeah, I'll definitely leave the links. Send you the links so you can send it to your members as well. And yeah, if anyone's like wanting to get more deeper into reels, and for me to show like step by step, I'm happy to give a free 30 minutes call session with me. Wow. So I can send you the link to that as well for you to send to members. And the only like I said, the free session that I provide, all I ask in return is just the feedback of the way, whether if they found it useful, helpful, ways I can improve, because as I'm also building my own membership, so I'm hoping to follow in your footsteps, Danielle, one day.
Yeah. Love that. So what she's saying, guys, is she's giving us all the opportunity, you guys, obviously, the opportunity, if you would like to do a call with her, 30 minutes. It's basically a trade, right? She does the call and she does step-by-step walkthrough and training on Instagram Reels. Y'all better take her up on that. And especially those of you who asked for this training. And then in return, providing her feedback on her coaching. And that's, here's what I would recommend, guys: written and video. Video is so important because Anna can use that on her website. She can use that in digital case studies. She can use that in a lot of different ways. So I think that's a pretty fair trade, so I'm definitely going to make sure everybody knows about that.
Oh, thank you. Like, even though it says like 30 minutes, but I'm very giving. I'm very giving. I love sharing. I love training. I love sharing. I love helping someone else, other people as well. So, it's just says 30 minutes, but like if we go over, it's fine as well. So yeah, don't stress about that. You have to pay for it or anything like that. And the good thing about it is each of the session that I have with anybody, they get to keep the video through Pensight as well. So it's all recorded inside Pensight. They can download it, they can rewatch it inside there. So it's for them to go back and it's not something they have to try to remember straight away. So
awesome. Love that.
Yeah. So anything else? Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's so much. So can you pull up your slides again for your favorite videos? Let's talk through those one more time. We had, I know, the hyperlapse because that's my favorite. Let me see here. Yes. Okay. So your go-to video types. I think this is important for those who are watching and taking quick notes. Okay. Because at the end of the day, you're going to figure out what your favorites are by doing this, right?
Yes.
So as I said, like the talking head or faceless reels, the hyperlapse videos, the lip sync. Lip sync is my least favorite to do. They're my favorite to watch. Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite to watch. And there's some people I'm mesmerized by how professional they are of lip syncers. But what I want you guys to do, and whether you're doing it while you're watching live or as you're watching the replay, is I want you to, in the comments, tell us which one of these reels types are you going to go and implement right away, right? For me, I know one of the areas that in my business that I can improve on is creating templates. I create a lot of Instagram reels, but I think that's probably my personal takeaway from this training tonight was if I'm going to create reels and do the work, right, of creating a reel, especially if I'm splicing it up and I'm creating a lot of transitions, I need to create a template because that's going to save me time in the future. So that's something I'm going to implement. So make sure you really think about this. The hyperlapse or the time lapse video is probably the easiest one for you to do.
Absolutely. There's no reason.
There's no reason. So I think that's you've done an amazing job for your first training in somebody else's group. This is very thorough. I love the hands-on. I know we're going to get some incredible feedback. So let's do this real quick. I already put it in the group, but just for the replay, go ahead and what is your Instagram that everybody and how can we connect with you?
Yeah, so it's at annanguyen.biz.
.biz. Okay, let me put the .biz because I did not put that. Hold on. Okay, everybody, go give her a follow, just like this, right?
Yes, that's right. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Give her a follow. And then she will provide me the links to obviously booking that call with her, that awesome tripod for her phone. And then if you wouldn't mind, take some screenshots of those filters for all of us who don't like to do their makeup every day. I don't. Well, and the other truth of the matter is my foundation was on back order. Now it's finally back. So I'm going to be wearing my makeup more often because I got my foundation back. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so you'll share those links. And I personally just want to say thank you so much. You over-delivered. And I know that everyone's going to agree with that. This was very in-depth. And here's the other thing too. I'll let you answer this question because I know you're going to answer it correctly. Would you agree that this is only the beginning of what you can do on Instagram Reels, what you showed us tonight?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's so much potential. There's so much potential that once you get into the rhythm of it, the idea just comes. The
Mm,
idea just comes.
yeah.
You just need to trust the process. I wasn't good at doing videos and reels, but in time, when creating it, you feel awkward. Yes, you feel silly being the only one, kind of like pointing and you're lip syncing to something. But you know what? When the music, audio, everything come together, it's a creation.
Ooh, I love that visual explanation. Can you imagine what it's like for the actors of Avatar who
Yeah,
they're in a giant studio with a blue screen or green
great.
screen. They're in
Yeah,
these like robotic suit
yeah,
things and they can't they're having to visualize in their mind what the end product looks like. To them,
yeah,
they feel silly. They're in leotards with dots all over them. I don't know if you've ever seen the behind the scenes of Avatar, but it's like they don't get to see the end product, but your audience will. And that's
yeah.
ultimately what lands with people. So I love that. You feel a little awkward, it feels silly, or it's a little uncomfortable. But one of the things that my mentor talks about is do the thing and you shall have the power. So
Mm,
do the thing that you're afraid to do. Do it and do it again and do it again. And over time, you'll no longer be afraid of that. You'll feel powerful in that, right?
yeah.
You'll have confidence, and confidence is what leads to competence, right? So this was awesome. So thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
We're
Thank
all
you.
blessed by you. So guys, I will make sure and put those links in the caption and in the comments as soon as I have them. But thank you so much, Anna, and go enjoy your
Thanks.
afternoon. For us,
Yes. Good night.
it's bedtime. It's good night time. Okay. All right. Take care, everybody. We'll see you.
Bye.